Namaste everyone. Today I'm going to discuss our classical sun salutation, one of the most amazing practice you can ever do. For students who wanted to practice at home, remember when you're doing classical sun salutation, you are utilizing almost about 90% of your body muscle group. So you don't have to learn a lot of things. Just spend time to doing classical sun salutation of 11 times or 21 times, or if you have 10 to 15 minutes of time, and that can actually give you a practice for the day. How to do classical sun salutation, I will show you the full sun salutation and then I break it down into smaller pieces for those who need modification. The first step for sun salutation is standing on the mat, feet together, hands can be beside your body or can be into Namaste. So this is probably the first position into the sun salutation. From there, you're going to reach your hands up. Remember, we do it with the breathing, but as I'm only explaining the movement first, so that you have more space, so you can go hands from the side. If you have lesser space, you can just move the hands up. Remember, it's not compulsory to keep the palms into Namaste. You can always keep the hands up if you feel your shoulders are tight. Your target not to reach your shoulder up as it will tense your neck. You just go down, make sure shoulder stays down. So reaching your hands up, movement number 2. Number 3, you bend your knees and bend forward. A big mistake new students does is actually they keep the leg straight and then bend all the way forward. So too much weight on your hamstring can actually kind of injure your hamstring or make you feel even more tighter. Always knee bend, bend forward. So wherever your hands are, allow your right leg step back into lunge position. You can always soften the knee and look forward. When you're looking forward, do not lift your chin up too much as it might tense your neck. Take your time to improve the mobility of the shoulders first. Then left leg go back and you go down into knees on the floor, chest down and chin down. A lot of time it is difficult for new practitioner due to the weakness in the shoulders and arm. So take your time to go down slow. Okay, you're here, make sure you lift your hips up. It's called Astavakrasana. Inhale. Make sure your body is flat, feet together, roll up into cobra. No need to go too high. Don't use your hand strength too much. And then move back into downward facing dog. Then allow your right leg step forward, horse stance. You always soften the knee. Keep your palms up. So you don't have to press the hands down. It allows a little more space between the shoulder and the thigh. Then left leg forward, forward bend, hands up, and Samasthiti can be here or can be here. We did it with right side, now we're going to do left side. Hands up. Remember, knee bend, forward bend, left leg back, right leg back, knees down, chin and chest down. Roll up, inhale, and move back, downward facing dog. Left foot step forward, right foot step forward, hands up, and Samasthiti. What are the common mistakes student does? Let's try to discuss that one. Number 1, when they are doing it, they are already too tense. Your target is to breathe and loosen the joint. Remember that. So feet can be together. If you feel a little bit uncomfortable, start practicing having a bit of feet wide. It allows a little more space in the thigh and abdomen area when you are bending forward. Always start with knee bending. Knee bending allows a lot of space in the front body so you can go down. Try not to reach beside your ankle, beside your heel. In the beginning phase, it's okay to keep the hands in front. Right leg, left leg. Knees down, chest down, chin down. The biggest mistake students do is this one. They use the hand too much and they go all the way up. Just try to reach up. Remember, your target is not how your posture look visually. Your target is to how your posture will feel internally. So when you're doing, remember this is a cobra pose. I have never seen arms on cobra. Okay, so you're going to use your spine as the spine of a cobra or a cobra spine. You're rolling up, so you have minimum weight on your hand. So you focus more on strengthening your back, squeezing your glutes, keeping the feet together. Don't keep them too wide and it increases pressure on your lower back. Keep the feet as close as you can and let this happen gradually. Do not lift your chin up too much and it might compress the back of the neck or this area here. So your target is to lengthen the neck, open the chest, and then later you can go up a little bit. So you're here. Okay? Then move back into downward dog. Students make a mistake of because their heels are up, so they will end up walking forward to touch the heel down. Actually, this way you're limiting yourself. You can't stretch the back of the leg. You allow yourself to be there and try to press the heel down. You will feel a lot of good stretch. Your target is to feel the stretch, not reach to the ground. So you're going to feel the stretch in the back of the leg, back of the hamstring. This will help. Big mistake students do here is trying to reach, especially if you're new, in one go here. So your target is, if I'm new, I will reach halfway. I keep my knee down, use my hand to support myself, and then I go here. So this will give me a lot of space and time. If you can't, you just here, use hand support, and you're here. Then you're here. Remember, I still have gap, bending forward, taking a lot of time. Remember, your hamstrings are tight in the beginning. If you don't bend your knee, you increase a lot of pressure on your lower back, which you don't want. Keep the knee bent and then bend forward. And as your hamstring improves, you straighten the leg. This can take some time. Then gradually, knee soft, you come back up. If you come back up with straight leg, it might again tighten your hamstring. Instead of you become flexible, you actually become tighter. Then you come up. So remember to lengthen the spine. Do not start with the shoulder. Focus on getting tall with the back of the spine and come back to Namaste. Try to follow these simple steps. Practice at home. Namaste.